Slowly, all at once, our sense of normal disappeared.
Someone's mustard. Nothing.
And this unsettling, threatening enemy we didn't know we feared appeared. And suddenly, society and all the subtle structures we'd constructed to rely on turned to ghosts that couldn't touch us.
More optimistic look at the current pandemic, particularly in how it is impacting the UK. And through beautifully edited pictures and images and stock footage and what have you, and how they are juxtaposed and interconnected together, it's done quite impressively to bring about a thematic statement of hope and optimism, and that it is okay to laugh right now. It is okay to revel in things that may seem silly.
I thought this piece was very, very powerful, and I thought it was really well done and really well put together and executed. I feel like really recapping with this whole pandemic from the very beginning to where we are now, even though it wasn't in my country per se, you can see the effect of everywhere, how it affected everyone. And it was so powerful because at the same time showing these terrible things and everyone getting sick, being hospitalized, all this tragic stuff, it had a sense of optimism with it, and I thought it was really, really well done.
This was really beautiful. The first half was obviously quite stressful to see and hear, as there was, a lot of scary, uncertain things happening in the world right now. But I totally agree that out of all of the darkness and evil that there is right now in the world, there is light and there is unity and there is solidarity. And I think that it's really helpful to focus on all of the good that's happening and all of the good that is bringing people together and bringing out the best in us. We found new ways to connect with each other despite our circumstances trying to keep us apart. So I really like this very positive spin on what is happening, and I think we need kind of more of that positivity and optimism during these unprecedented times. So, yeah, I appreciate it.
It had this really wonderful rhythm and almost a beat poetry quality to it, which worked really effectively with the collage-like layering of the videos and content, and the time-lapse exploration of it really gave additional meaning to it, but also weight to the words. It was presented in a really interesting way that kind of a parallel to how typically if someone's on their phone, how they would flip through it through social media, have multiple tabs up at the same time, ingesting this media in that exact fashion, which I thought was really a cool way to explore the concept. And it was extremely polished, but it had a very, very hip, kind of a finger on the pulse kind of quality to it. Overall, very stylish and very well done.
Very real, sad, dark, in your face, ironic. It was very unpleasant to watch, yet so I really wanted to see what they were showing there, and the manipulation and everything in the media and the news stories and everything. It's just so open, and it was good to watch, but it made me feel very uneasy, but it was great.
Yeah, this one's really great. I feel like the strongest part of it is the editing, technically speaking, because the message is great. I love that, and it's performed really well. But there's just so many mixed media or multimedia that go into this that and it's seamless. Your eye is never for a second wondering where it should be looking. It's just through and through, just being led. And I feel like that is because of the editing being so strong, because so much of it is just compiled footage. And I really liked it. and I feel like everybody who had a hand in it has something to be proud of. So good job.
I loved this personally. I actually got to the end of it and I felt better in general than I did at the beginning. So that was, I thought, a huge win. I thought all of the way that it was edited together was so well done, and it like actually kept the pace moving really fast, and it kept the kind of point of it moving without getting lost at all, which I thought was, like I said, really well done. I really enjoyed it.
Beautifully written, and just as beautifully performed. It was really quite a lift, actually. I love the commonality of the word unprecedented and closed, and in contrast to other videos from our nation's healthcare workers, trending videos and smiles provided, I can see this is going around the world in 60 seconds for sure.
I hope this short will be one of those things, because it's just really well done, loaded with all the memories from this year, but a definite positive light being shone on them all, because there's a lot of good that did happen this year in the wake of all the bad stuff that's happened in 2020. So I think this short does a great job at highlighting all that stuff. It's just infused with hope. The writing is really strong. It's just loaded with truths. I really did enjoy this one. I hope there's not a need for a sequel. It's only August, but this one, if you've had your eyes open even for a minute in 2020, I'd say check this one out. It's worth it.